Hi folks, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. We are at the conclusion of the class trial for Chapter 4 as we approach the process of making a comic book to sum up the entire class trial and point our finger of accusation firmly towards Gonta. Last time, our investigation or slash sort of deductive process was ruined by Kokichi, who stepped in and said, no, I know who did this. It's Gonta. I'm not going to let you have your fun. Gonta did it. Go through the process of elimination, you will see. And as we worked through it and realized all of the people who had the means, motive, and opportunity to kill Mew, we realized that the number was dwindling down to 2 people and then finally 1 person. Kokichi and Gonta, and then down to Gonta himself. Yep. Now, unfortunately, tragically, horrifically, Gonta has no memory of this because Gonta has no memory of the entire virtual world. When connecting his headset, Gonta switched the wires, and due to that, he left the virtual world with no memory of his time there. So despite the fact that we have now come to the unimpeachable decision that it is Gonta who did the murder, he had no
he has no idea.
Yeah, and it's really upsetting. So we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate why it had to be Gonta, but then afterwards hopefully we'll learn a bit more about what actually went into the Killing Game Busters and why this all happened.
That's really like the big question that I've been thinking about, was like, I mean, what did Kokichi intend to happen if Gonta hadn't lost his memory? Like, was it just Gonta was gonna come forward and confess, and like that was gonna be it? Did they have a plan? Did they have something in place, or did Kokichi not even give a shit?
I think it just would have been a shorter trial. I mean, I think he just would have been like, Gonta's a terrible liar. Gonta did it, and or Gonta just would have confessed.
Yeah, man, it just really, it makes me so mad at Kokichi. Like, it's just like so nefarious. But
it is. But from Kokichi's perspective, he was about to get murdered.
Yeah,
and he had no way to defend himself. So
he conscripted Gonta to do it for him. And again, we haven't
Gonta,
figured
who had
out...
offered to be his bodyguard over and over, you know.
Yep, and Gonta had said before, he's like, I want to be useful, I want to help, I want to do something, I want to protect my friends. So I think it's entirely possible that Kokichi was like, hey man, Mew's going to kill me, here's your chance to be useful. But I don't know, like, did Gonta even then understand that in doing that meant that he was going to be sacrificing himself? Like, that's also the big question too. Like, what if Kokichi said like, no, don't worry about it, like, you will get out of this? Like,
it's quite possible.
He could have convinced him of that, and then like also simultaneously was like, well, we're not, like, I'll just come out and say that it was Gonta, pin it on him, we take him down, we move on. So I just sucks. This is so tragic.
It's miserable.
Yeah. And
it's great. It's a very interesting, case and a very interesting trial. But
yeah, I'm so sad. We're gonna lose Gonta. And that's God. Yeah. I don't know if we said this in the recording, but I know you said it before, like how all of the cases in Danganronpa are always like, they're just so smart in that they figure out, okay, what could be the worst possible thing to happen in this case?
Yeah, what's going to be the hardest thing for the audience to take? Okay, how do we get there?
Yes, yeah. And like you can clearly see now, like, that the cases are written backwards, where it's like, here is a, like, what's the, like, biggest whammy of a
what's the meanest sucker punch we can do?
Yeah. I like, how bad can we make it? And they land on that and then work backwards from there. And going into this trial, or into Chapter 4, I had no sort of understanding or bearing like where it could go. I mean, honestly, what I know I joke about it being Kaito like a lot, but I genuinely felt like it was being sort of set up in that way because he had this like he seems to be terminally ill in some way. And I was thinking back to like previous chapter 4s. So I'm like, that will be interesting.
Yeah, you were looking for like that self-sacrifice type of thing.
Yes, yeah. And it totally got me. It's like, this is how class trial 4, sorry, it says 4 class trial up there. Like pulled one over on me. Like, even though I kind of figured it out, like
even though you expected it to rhyme with previous trial 4s, it still managed to get you.
Yeah, because I thought like, oh man, Kaito's gonna sacrifice himself or do something, or like he's gonna figure out a murder,
which would make you feel nothing, because you feel nothing for Kaito.
No, I've come back around
vindication
on Kaito. So I even though I like kind of figured out what happened in the bit by bit for this, like that was the thing that really got me in this trial. It was not the self-sacrifice story that I expected from previous Danganronpa chapter 4s. So very, very interesting. It also makes me think, where are we gonna go in chapter 5? Oh!
Just wait.
I don't know.
Because chapter 5s are always a doozy.
I don't know. Tsumugi, she still might do it. She might get all of her sewing needles out and get us.
So long as she's around, there is always the opportunity.
She's still here. So I gotta go back to my...
And our numbers are dwindling.
I know. I gotta go back to my OG theory of who will do a murder, and it is Tsumugi. Okay.
See.
All right, we gotta get serious now. We're gonna go make a comic book.
You're right. Let's do this thing.
I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay?
Oh.
When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
That's so sad.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's like
that's
the most tragic way to frame that I can imagine.
That is the sad. Oh, I gotta move. This is on a timer.
Yeah.
That's the saddest closing like argument.
Yeah,
start
that hurt a lot. That was rough.
We're gonna run through it together, okay?
What evidence do we have right now before we tab through this?
We have bottle poison. We have lattice used like a sled. We have map of the virtual world. We have toilet paper that doesn't tear. Kaito Momoto logged out. And the cell phone.
Okay, so poison bottle is probably earlier on.
Yeah, what color cord?
We don't have that.
No, we don't have that. And then this is, what did Mio bring? That's
a poison bottle.
Where are you, poison bottle?
It's over on the left. There you go.
Bottle of poison. That goes there. Okay. I went red and I was like, am I wrong?
Nope, you're good.
What posted?
Map of the virtual world?
Map of the virtual world. We don't have that yet.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, you said the word aloud. Yeah.
Map of the virtual world. I just didn't internalize it. Let's do that. Map of the virtual world is there.
There's nothing on this one.
There's nothing on this one. What did Mia do? This is the bridge.
Yeah, we don't have
unlocked
that
yet. So, oh my God, is this who?
We don't have any of these.
That's a lot going on there. Okay, this is what object did Mio use when she got to the mansion? That's probably the cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Who was logged out? That's Kaito.
Kaito logged out.
Kaito logged out, where's that?
You've been on it
right
a couple.
here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, which means
probably the cell phone. Yeah.
Is here. Right there.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else unlocked yet? No, we got to do the toilet paper.
This is the sled use. This is the lattice use as a sled.
Lattice uses a sled. Lattice uses a sled.
And then the previous slide is toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the toilet paper. Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
You have a couple you can unlock.
Oh, do I have to click on them?
Yeah, you have to.
It doesn't scroll very well.
There we go.
There we go. And then
okay,
that one.
Slime. Both of these are earlier.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
Mew smuggles in the hammer.
Wait a sec. This is the sign.
Oh, did I unlock the sign?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, that goes there. And then the hammer is part of her setup,
Yeah,
right?
Kokichi was in that frame, so it might be, like, here.
What weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the hammer. Yep. Okay. And then I can unlock the
All
other
the rest of
ones.
them.
Yep. This one was binoculars and toilet paper. Culprit looking for the secret of the outside world. Blue cord on the right.
First
Okay, that's
one.
the first one. Tsumugi looking for the secret. This is everyone exploring.
Yeah, this is that one panel with all of the,
where everyone was. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
Okay, this is
do the
chords.
Chords. This is the blue and red chords. Go here. And then investigating.
Yeah, this one.
Who investigated the roof?
Kaito.
Kaito, where are you, buddy? There you go. Kaito's there. Who investigated the kitchen? Tsumugi.
Nope, that's us.
Oh, us. Well, that's right. We were in
Yeah.
the kitchen. She was in
The dining
room.
Yep.
Okay. This is dining hall. That's Tsumugi. And then who was investigating outside the mansion?
Gonta.
The culprit, Gonta. Okay.
And then this
the-
is the last one.
The last
There it is.
one, which is setting up the
Toilet paper.
toilet paper.
All right, efficient. Well
That
done.
is the
We did it.
truth of the case.
All right. Walk us through it.
The case began last night.
Oh, I gotta click through.
After being convinced by Mew, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device.
I like that
So
art.
we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world.
Oh, Himiko. It's cute.
I agree.
But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well,
Interesting.
because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just
Interesting.
supposition from
Yeah.
Shuichi, but also we don't know.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that makes me think. I wonder if could Kokichi have known about the possible switch, or
No, I think it's
like-
pretty clear that that was just an accident.
Okay, because it seemed like he at least in the previous one he was like getting frustrated.
Yeah, I think he
As
was
well,
he
like,
was
genuinely
yeah.
frustrated.
I think Kokichi was involved with a lot of this, but
But
no,
he,
I think
he didn't
the-
know about this.
everything
Yeah.
involving the headset was just
An accident.
yeah, horrible luck.
God.
But we had no idea this error even happened. And so we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world.
That is cute art for her
Just
too.
so good personality. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the comics in this game are incredible. I just love the style. I love the personality. I think they're really good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us.
Look at their little genie. I love
Avatars. This is so cute. I like Kaito's little. He's like, whoa.
And Shuichi's eyelashes going
Eyelashes?
crazy.
So cute. Oh.
Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder.
So do you think, I guess the question is, when did Kokichi figure out that she was going to murder him? Like, I wonder if it was before they went into the virtual world? Because he was meeting with her a whole bunch beforehand and talking with her and stuff. Like, if he might have picked up on it then.
I think he knew that she was going to try to kill him before they went in.
Yeah.
Not how, because he didn't know anything about the nature of the virtual world. But I think it's pretty clear that he picked up that his life was in danger.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess if he's like the ultimate supreme leader, he's probably had attempts on his life before.
Probably.
So,
I think he might be used to assassination
he
attempts.
might, yeah, exactly. He might have been able to pick up on that probably better than other people. Yeah.
But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case.
Well, I guess he figured out that he couldn't do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I think both of those things are true. He probably didn't want to do the murder. But also couldn't even if he wanted to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kokichi was
Cute
tight-lipped
little-
about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed.
Yeah.
He looks like a little nindroid.
Yeah. So good.
Aw.
But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had
This
us
one's
split
so
up to try to
cute.
find some secret of the outside world.
Yeah.
I'm so charmed. I know people have died and are about to die, but I am very charmed by the comic.
All of the art in this is just very cute.
It's very cute.
If anything, the art in this comic is making me like Mew now.
Yeah. Clearly the artist of this comic really liked Mew because, like, she looks great.
She looks
She's
great.
doing great.
Every scene, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's Mew. Yeah, all right. So,
Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the
I
mansion.
think Mew would do really well in animation, actually. My takeaway from this is that she's a character that's greatly improved by animation.
Yeah,
even though this is just an animatic, she's still, like, it's selling it to me.
I agree. Yeah, she needs some movement. Yeah. Just it's making me like her design more, just everything. Like this
I
just
agree.
has it's got some personality to it. Now I know she's doing a murder currently,
She
but
is in fact doing murder currently, but
We're
she's very
tempting.
cute while doing it.
yeah. Run!
Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room.
Dead-eyed Tsumugi. Just nothing there. Oh, God.
No thoughts.
No.
I searched the kitchen.
Adorable. A lot of the characters translate amazingly to this style. Unfortunately, Tsumugi is not one of them.
No.
Shuichi looks great.
Shuichi looks so cute.
And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Miu was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Miu had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Miu had changed her avatar settings from human to object.
Objectified herself.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's rough.
That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Miu headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way.
She looks good from the back. The back of her hair looks nice.
That looks great.
Yeah.
When she entered the mansion,
Dead
she
eyes.
pulled out her cell phone.
She kind of looks like a fish.
Yeah, she does. She does look like a fish.
She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time. The same roof where Kokichi and Miu were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Miu. While Miu was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Miu. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
Oof.
Miu's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Miu in the real world.
Kokichi's a little yes. Jeez, man.
Yeah. That's rough.
After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion.
Such an interesting case. It's so interesting.
It's really, really interesting.
Because like morally and motivationally, like, what can you even do here? Like,
well, and then on top of that, we have what, you know, we've always been worried about, which is a killer that is sticking around.
yeah,
Because
yes.
whether or not he did the deed, you know, Kokichi was definitely involved in this.
He orchestrated this whole murder, which again, like, you can keep saying, like, he did it out of self-defense, like, he was going to be murdered by Miu. But I don't know. I guess, could he have alerted the group and been like, I'm
yeah, he also
Miu's
could have simply
setting
not
me up?
gone into the virtual world. Now, I
Right.
think the question then is, did Miu have a backup plan?
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
assume so, because if her entire plan hinged on every single person going in and being fooled by this, like, it's a good enough plan. Like, what we've already decreed in the past is that Miu probably would have gotten away with it if this had gone off without a hitch. So, like, I'm assuming, given that she planned for a lot of contingency, she planned for the contingency of Kokichi simply logging out or not going in the first place. Unclear. But, like, there's a lot of actions Kokichi could have taken. We just don't know what the effect would have been. And maybe Mew would have simply killed someone else.
Right.
Which isn't great either.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, could she have just then edited someone else's avatar? Like, so that she could, you know, freeze them and kill them?
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Or, I don't know. Like, or maybe Kokichi didn't fully know the details of this plan and therefore maybe couldn't voice it all in time for everybody and had to act. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to think, like, if he could have done something other than
he certainly
have gone to murder Mew.
Yes, there are a lot of different ways this could have worked that aren't what ended up happening.
Yeah.
I think we can say that.
Yeah.
But also, he wasn't wrong about the fact that Mew was going to try to kill him. So,
right.
You know,
It's just so interesting.
Yeah.
The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
The little spin was kind of funny.
know.
I agree.
That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember.
Oh. Oh.
This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
Oh, bug boy. No.
I'm sorry, Gonta.
This sucks.
Yep.
God.
Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand, 'cause Gonta not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right.
God.
Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why?
This is that thing that all the cases in this game do, again, like right at the end of it. No matter like who it is, they just like fucking like left hook you with like emotional impact. Every single one in this game is like the executions are going to matter immensely. Like you're not gonna walk away feeling like, oh, good thing we got rid of that person.
No, they grab your ankle and slam you back down into earth. They're like, you have fun with the comic book? Come on, this is serious. You're like, okay, I'm sorry, you're right. No, I agree. It's
I'm sorry, that really got
it's
me.
like, this matters. You're like, you're right. Sorry, the comic book was cute.
Yeah, I understand. Cute art. I'm sorry.
No child's gonna die.
Oh God.
Going to kill Mew. Forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else. and make everyone suffer. Why? Why Gonta do such terrible things?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Yeah, Kokichi, do you want to talk about this a little more
He's
now?
been very tight-lipped about that.
Yeah.
Considering how much he's talked about, he has not talked about that.
Yeah,
Which is probably what we're going to get post-trial.
probably, yeah. Or maybe even right now.
No, yeah.
I totally didn't trick him.
Come on, man.
Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
Turn off Siri while we're recording. It happens every time.
I don't understand why. Also, it's only the one on my watch.
Yeah, it
For some reason, she's always like, huh?
What's that?
You called?
Oh my
like,
God.
no, I didn't.
they always, sorry, what I was indicating before is just they always do the real emotional gut punches post trial because we get to voice them, which is a
Yeah.
real gift they give us.
It is
You ready?
actually, it really is.
Yeah.
So I gotta sit up.
Yeah, me too.
It's great.
I'm lounging hard right now, and that's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, it's great because for the class trials, we could kind of just hang out and not voice act for like a couple episodes.
But then it's like, come back and you gotta do it with a vengeance.
Let's go! Yeah.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending! It lacks the rush of previous voting
Is
times.
that why you were so bored?
I was like, I don't like this answer.
Because this one kind of sucks, huh? This one sucks.
Yeah.
Even for the bear. Like,
It's not really a crowd pleaser.
yeah, even Monokuma's like, oh,
Ugh.
the really nice guy that doesn't kill bugs did
And
it.
he doesn't even remember.
And he
Like,
doesn't
that's fucked up, don't get me wrong, and I
Yeah.
love that, but
He's like, oh shit, I could have
Well,
auto.
after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. It's just as
Huh?
well.
Wait,
This
hold on.
killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
After so many killing games, did you just acknowledge the previous 2 games? Plus, I guess the anime? Like, what does that mean?
I mean, he's done that a couple times.
yeah.
He's made explicit references to
that's
previous
true.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that.
Yep.
Again.
That is a fact.
All right. All right.
Yep.
Oh my, Monotaro. Here we go.
Get out. Get off the screen. Which one of you is going to die and do it now?
Monaco was like, eeny, meeny, miny, crunch. Whoops. My bad.
Did I cut off your dialogue?
Oh no! I feel like it's gotta be Monotaro because Monotaro betrayed.
It's probably gotta
which
be.
means that does that mean the baby gag is gonna keep going? Like Monaco's
knows?
be like, I couldn't kill my grandchild.
Sounds like something that could happen. We'll see.
I hate this.
Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
Now here's the question.
Yes.
Are we gonna get a split vote? Like Kokichi was like, hey, what'll happen if we split the vote? Like between him and Gonta, like do people think that this is technically Kokichi's murder? So
We'll see.
I guess we'll
It
see.
seems less likely just given Gonta's final words
Yeah,
there, but
like,
we'll see.
if you said
it's
I
also
did it-
quite possible because people don't like Kokichi right now.
Nope. I mean, I don't like Kokichi either right
Yeah.
now, so. Voting time.
voting time!
It sure is. I hate this! What would it happen if I voted for Kokichi?
That's a great question.
I kind of wish I had. But, announcement! Does it always say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Okay. What's gonna happen? One vote for Kokichi.
One vote for Kokichi.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Gonta. There's 8 of us, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I just want to hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there's 8.
Okay. I always just want to make sure there isn't some ghost vote that has showed up at, like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, it's good. It's good. It's a good thing to keep track of.
it's just I don't like that you can it displays them all and all the people are still here too. I know I've said that before. Ooh. Anyway, everyone
they
except
said they could bring a child back from death, so you know.
It did say that.
Yeah, that was a whole plot point for a whole trial.
I wonder who voted for Kokichi here.
Great question.
I'm gonna say Kaito.
That's honestly likely.
As the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It's Gonta. I really wish Kokichi you would talk, which I guess we're about to.
He probably will.
Great! Wow! Look
we won! Aren't you excited, Allison? We won!
I got so many monocoins.
You did so well.
I did.
We're earning all the points.
How'd I do?
You got a B.
I got a B at the start. And my overall?
Yeah. Let's take that.
Can I scroll down here? I want to see where I
There's
tripped.
another B.
The mine.
This is the mine.
I got a B. And hey, I did better in the argument. Usually I get C's in there. How is my closing a B?
That's a great question. I fundamentally don't understand that.
I did it
because we were talking about it. I imagine if you're just solving it normally without us discussing it out loud, you can probably do it faster.
I took too long?
Yeah.
Is that why it gave me a B?
It's only measured on time and errors, but mostly time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was measured on like errors if we get things wrong. All right.
Errors lose you time.
Ah, okay. All right. Huh. All right. I still got an A
talking is
overall.
our thing. Yeah.
I know. We have to talk about it.
Absolutely right.
Well, look at that. You voted correctly. Congratulations, you guys.
Let me hear.
Give yourselves a hand. Let's hear your joyful voices.
We're so excited.
Yes, so excited.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, she just did it.
Let me hear your joyful voices.
I might just give that to him, you know?
The way you said
That's
it.
great.
Yeah, joyful voice.
Joyful voices.
Damn.
Damn it. Why?
Jeez, they're all just moping around. They should be happy for themselves.
I know I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? I'm gonna skip through this. Good question. We should prepare 6 names. What? Okay.
Yay!
Whoa, okay.
And another.
I'm just moving on.
Yeah, Kokichi. You said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game in the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, in the killing game simulator.
Did you actually do that? Did you put that in there? That was just a lie.
Oh.
Oh, so it's just a lie.
What was that? He just laughed it off?
Hey,
Oh, that's
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta?
I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it come from my cute lips.
oh, I see.
Oh yeah! Then let's have Gonta explain.
Huh? Gonta?
Please stop.
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator.
Huh?
What?
Because?
Why don't we ask Gonta in the virtual world?
But going back to the virtual world is... There's a much easier way than that pain in the ass method.
Are you gonna just restore Gonta's memories? Are you gonna do some shit like that? Because it's actually like a simulation within a simulation?
Who could say?
Is it actually like Inception? We just went one level deeper?
That's been your theory for a while now, so, you know.
Sure has.
We'll see.
What are you doing?
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da!
Oh, it's
Alter
alter
Ego
ego.
Gonta is now complete.
Okay. So we're just gonna talk to
Virtual world.
Virtual
Gonta.
World Gonta. Okay.
Alter ego?
Familiar. Familiar indeed.
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening?
I'm sorry. I'm sitting. I wanted to sit up for all upcoming lines, but then Coriander was making that
She
difficult.
made a grumpy meow.
She was not happy.
Oh, you
Here,
can
now
come
you can
back.
come back. Go
It's
back to
okay.
sleep.
Do you have anything to say? Oh, the mic is yours. Just
Oh no,
soft
just
noises.
little grumbles. Okay, all right.
All right.
This is Gonta? Is that Gonta?
Sorry, you have to talk to yourself.
Yes, I do. Yes, Gonta does.
What's that mean? What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand. Who this alter ego person?
It's also highlighted again.
now then.
See? It's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference.
Monokuma.
Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world. So we should remember what happened.
Why couldn't you give us this before? Huh?
Because I thought this would be a fun case.
My God.
And then it wasn't. It was just sad.
It's a downer.
Yeah.
Please.
Then other Gonta tell Gonta.
Why?
Why did Gonta kill Mew? Kill Mew? Why does other Gonta know about...
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone.
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey! Answer Gonta! Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone.
I mean, yeah, but I figured that was his motivation, but what does that mean?
He wanted to save everyone?
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight Exisals. Gonta feel frustrated, cause Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels.
Yeah.
Technically, they are the same person.
But.
So that why Gonta think he have to do it for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it, cause everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So, Gonta kill Mew.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Oh.
Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remember what happened at that time...
No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening.
Yoink! I'll take that key card then.
Kokichi used his
Sorry,
lithe
the
body,
lithe body.
his lithe body to his advantage and took the key card from Monokuma.
Could just called it his wormy little body.
I could have,
That
but I
would've been
chose
good.
not to. Huh? The key card? The card key? So you used
I
it.
keep thinking it's key card as well.
I know.
Yeah.
After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key.
Fuck.
After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miu's plan. And then it hit me. If I combined the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone. What do you mean?
Hey.
Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again.
Again?
In other words,
Let me chime in.
There's a lot of folks working together on this one.
Yeah. The motive keycard that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world.
The right to view the outside world. Okay.
Uh-huh. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me. But then Kokichi suggested that we reuse the motive.
So he already used it, was not motivated by it.
Yeah, it was kind of a dud, so we're gonna try that again.
Yeah, and Monokuma was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it almost, didn't fully matter. I mean, people were interested.
Well, we don't know. We haven't
but
seen.
That's true.
They weren't. It's not that they weren't. The card key was removed so quickly.
Yeah.
You know.
But Secret of the Outside World was, just barely enough, for everyone to go into the virtual world.
Yeah. And they looked around hard for it. It's
that's
just that a
true.
murder happened, so they're like, okay.
That's true, yeah.
yeah.
He said we would bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with the idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world, and I put it in the simulation.
Oh, so it was in there, huh?
Memories of the outside world in the flashback light?
What?
The secret of the outside world in the virtual world was about the flashback light?
You know?
And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories.
What are you saying?
Wait. But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Well,
Huh? You can't remember? Okay, fine.
you get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
Hey! Hey! You even knew where it was? You even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair!
To tell you the truth,
Whoa, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it.
It was just there.
Yeah.
So that's when Kokichi ran off. He was like, bye. He went and just got it to show Gonta and was like, hey, Gonta,
Let's go.
look at this thing. If you follow this motive and help kill Miu, it means we're all gonna get out. I'm assuming that's where we're going with this. Yeah.
too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was.
Whatever, Monokuma.
It's a little late for that.
Always messing around.
So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light.
Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together. But Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he not do anything weird.
Gonta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. Okay,
Bodyguard?
yeah. This is Then he goes with them. With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go!
He says right in front of Miu, who
Yeah.
doesn't listen.
Nope.
Wait, Kokichi! It okay. Leave it to Gonta. Gonta keep eye on Kokichi.
And then Mia's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just still go ahead with the plan. I don't know.
Yep.
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta.
Gonta.
After that, Gonta got taken to the forest near Mansion.
And then got zapped. Oh, there it is.
Is this flashback light?
It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it?
We gotta tell everyone!
Wait! Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily?
Huh?
This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it.
Protect everyone?
Yeah.
How'd this happen?
And they're going to remember secret of outside world.
Can you tell us what that was, though? Before you go?
But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything.
So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say? What?
No way.
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked. Cause when Gonta remember secret of outside world, Gonta think,
Oh no.
it would be easier to die.
Yeah. The outside world's probably really fucking bad. Oh, yikes. Oh no. Shit. Oh no, Gonta decided to just kill everybody?
Gonta, like, I will pull the trigger myself.
Whoa! No!
You knew it had.
It had to be something
They
big.
never let killers really truly get off without some agency. They're always like, no, they had to have, on some level, made a choice themselves.
Yep, you're exactly
Maybe
right.
it's still manipulated, still all of those things, but the games are pretty like adamant about being like, no.
They still decided to do it.
Yeah, they still did it.
Yeah. That is very true. They do that for all of the killers.
Now the guy on the left didn't, so
Right.
So it's still very
Yeesh.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's like technically they are the same person. Oh, yeah. That's fucking bleak.
Yeah.
Oof.
What? Remember what everyone said at beginning? That this academy is hell. Gonta, agree. Academy that forced student to be part of killing game is hell.
Or unless the secret of the outside world is, I'm gonna flip it to maybe something positive. It's probably not, because this is Danganronpa and it's Monokuma and it's we know that there was a big world-ending event that happened. But I was gonna say that maybe like if Gonta thinks that everybody dying in here is actually like some sort of release, like maybe that it means we can get back to the outside world, or we're in some sort of again, I guess it's like a simulation. It's a version of the simulation theory.
Yeah,
like,
although that wasn't how the simulation worked before.
No,
so,
it's not. It would
yeah.
be something different. It would be like if you know,
it wasn't not how the simulation worked before, but it wasn't how the simulation worked before.
Right, yeah. So that's just a totally different theory of like, well, maybe if we just all cease to be in this world, we can get back out to the outside world in some way.
It's possible.
I don't know. But it could also be the reverse, where it's like, this sucks. We can't. Being in here.
I
is
mean,
hell.
I think
The outside
maybe
world
like
is
2
hell.
lines from now we'll have some transparency
I wanna
on
hear
that.
what he says. Yep.
So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? Mm-hmm. But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta?
The outside world is bad.
Inside is hell. Outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died. What did they die for?
Yeah.
It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then Kokichi tell me. Best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of their misery while they still not know.
Oof.
And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
You get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Hold on!
Wait a minute. I still don't get what's happening.
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it.
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
Please.
Answer, Gonta!
Sorry.
Sorry. Gonta no can tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us? Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta.
Everyone will just try to kill each other to get us out of our misery? Is that what you're thinking?
Everyone. Despair.
Oh, there's that word. I feel like we haven't seen despair in a while.
That's true.
Yeah.
Huh? Despair?
I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind of Gonta would... Wait, did you think the kind Gonta would tell you such... Bleh. Let me restart here. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth?
But
now we don't know any more than when we started.
Now you know how Gonta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then, can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? He doesn't want to share the truth. At least it's what it seems like.
It does seem that way.
His whole thing is like, the truth sucks, man. Like, especially now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no fucking way I'm gonna give that to you. It almost feels like Gonta and I were gonna carry this burden. Like yeah, like if Gonta got away with it and we would all die, we would get out of our misery, and then Gonta would stay here / get out, and it's like we wouldn't be any the wiser because we wouldn't know what we were escaping from by all being mercy killed, basically.
Yep. Although he was the one that poked a big old hole in that plan by saying it was going to. But,
yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
you know,
It's like
it was part of his whole the truth sucks thing. But yes, he did. He is the one that poked a hole in it.
That's true, because what it feels like is when Kokichi realized that his plan was going to fail, that that Gonta wasn't going to like make it out, I guess. But then again, I still don't quite understand, because I mean, if Gonta had remembered, like, did Kokichi expect Gonta to just keep his mouth shut during the entire trial? Like, he thought he'd be able to
It seems like it.
share anything and that they were going to get away with it?
Well, it seems like that's what Gonta thought. they were
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do.
true. Yeah, in this whenever
Yeah.
they started
We
talking
don't
to each
know what
other.
Kokichi's plan was.
Yeah. I used Miyu's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight, where Miyu and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here? Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Miyu. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So, you figured it out. But there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh. Guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor. So I can't afford to die here. Yeah.
Sorry! Gonta's so sorry!
Oof. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize.
But... Gonta's sorry! Gonta's so sorry, Mew.
I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be.
Gonta would never.
By the way,
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Huh?
What? Gonta's idea?
Gonta.
Before Gonta went to roof, he happened to see Mew walk through the wall.
Oh, he saw her too.
Gonta tell Kokichi, and he think of everything else.
but
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good? What's good about that? You're the worst!
That whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well,
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world.
Sorry.
Sorry! Gonta no can tell you that!
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Mew! Gonta really did it.
Sorry.
Sorry. Everyone. Gonta is so sorry. Gonta. But Gonta's plan to save everyone fail. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta.
Gonta
Idiot.
is stupid. So stupid. How could Gonta call himself gentleman?
Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything.
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
yeah,
Yeah, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Mew for that sake, you know?
Don't screw around.
Enough of your shit! You made him kill her!
Please stop.
No! Gonta is bad! 'Cause Gonta kills someone! Gonta is murderer! It's true! Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true. Sorry. Gonta is sorry he failed everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry he makes everyone suffer. Gonta's so sorry.
Oh my god. We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me. So the role of villain is perfect for me.
I know that.
Yeah, I know already. It should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Mew was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I.
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could.
That's enough!
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta to...
Please stop!
Stop! It's okay. Everyone, please. Don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please.
Gonta, you... How can you be so nice? Oh wait, how nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes.
You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey, hey!
Hey, so, are we done yet?
Huh?
What?
And another
You guys are
thing.
starting to talk in circles, so, let's move on to the exciting stuff.
Oh my god, Monokuma.
Yes! Yes! The eagerly anticipated punishment time!
So am I.
Wait! If you're gonna punish him, then please, punish me too!
Huh?
Kokichi?
I know that.
I'm prepared for it! If you're gonna execute Gonta, then
It's okay, Kokichi. Please, let Gonta sacrifice himself. For everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But...
Just promise, Gonta, that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay?
Alright. I promise.
Okay.
Alright! It's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara!
Oh man, I bet this punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's... Oh, what? It's coming.
Whatever.
Whatever. What? Already? Oh my god, I'm just gonna skip through that.
That's fine, we can do
Okay.
that.
That's so-
I prepared a very special punishment for him!
Punishment.
I realize that that's to throw you off to make you go, which one are they gonna kill?
Yeah, I think that's
for the-
exactly what they're doing
for
right
the
now.
Cubs. Yeah.
Gonta!
Wait, please! I don't want this! Don't go, Gonta!
No.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah. Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset! Gonta upset! He no could protect everyone!
Gonta, you... Oh, the little meow. Oh, no! you can't cry either.
It's punishment time.
Well then, let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
This one's really sad.
Yeah, it's a real bummer.
Sorry, everyone.
Gonta, love you all.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta is so sorry for being stupid!
You did great on all that. That was
Thank
good.
you. I have a headache.
Sorry. You did great.
Thanks.
Oh. With alter ego, I guess he learned his lesson.
He's like, we gotta get rid of those immediately.
We gotta get rid of
you
all
can't
of that.
keep those alive.
Oh no, the mecha bugs! Wild West insecticide. Okay.
Weep weep.
What? Great.
It is, inflation
Awesome.
shit on my Danganronpa.
Stop! It's just gonna take away from. Again, it's just always sucks. Oh man. Stop! Maybe it's her. Maybe she's the one that
It's possible.
She
Kinda
just,
looks like it.
Kinda looks like it. Yeah. Oh!
Surprise! Oh,
Both of them!
that's a double.
Yes!
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Also was not expecting it. What? Alright, Cubs are gone. Oh no! Bugs are horrifying. Oh, God. This one's like really brutal.
Yeah.
This one's like the Leon one.
Yeah. Although
little
less
bit.
artfully staged.
Yeah.
Mostly because there was a pregnant bear in the back giving birth to a giant bug.
That just aliened a bug in the background.
Surprise! What a twist, huh?
Yep. Monica was like, I'm done with it.
I'm done with that bit. Jesus Christ!
Get him out of here.
Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Why were they even here in the first place?
Ah! It can't be for marketing because have you ever seen a monocub Nindroid? I don't think so.
Nope.
There's not even Funko Pops of them.
Nope, and I would not own one.
No, not either. Not a single one of
We've
them.
got Monokumas all around.
Yeah,
but
we got a bunch of Monokumas. Is
yeah.
Monokuma in the room? Yes.
Are the Cubs? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Wow, so sad.
I just jumped away.
It's fine. I didn't need to mourn or anything.
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children?
Is that what you're concerned about, Kibo?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
Because lately, they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. I'd rather them be dead than bad children. I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
But how?
That's why.
Got a minute?
Doesn't matter now. We don't have time to give him attention.
Everyone goes, "Yup," and
Yeah.
like all is looking at Kokichi.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later. Weirdly, this is the best part of the bit.
That was the funniest thing.
This right here. The Cubs were here for this moment, I think.
Yeah. Wow, that sucked.
It's sad.
Anyway.
Bye.
Oh. Everyone disliked that.
Everyone.
Across the board, everything
Oh my
that just
God.
happened.
Yeah.
Nobody liked that. We just had to watch the sweetest, kindest person get brutally murdered.
Yes.
Great.
Gonta!
Damn it.
Damn it. Why did it turn out like this?
Got a minute?
Hey, Kokichi. Why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world?
He's not gonna tell. I don't think he's gonna tell.
If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it.
What was that?
I can't accept it either, Kokichi! What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gonta that far? Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and... I don't want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head.
Kokichi.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying? You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
What?
Fake crying?
Because?
He's got this whole thing where, you know, nobody believes him, so if he expresses a true emotion, he can just flip it back around and say, I was lying the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and
If the floorboard is always moving, you never know when it's actually balanced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's like, ooh, defense mechanism, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what this actually is, which it kind of seems like it is. So I just, oof. All right. If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What?
What?
Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
Well, you know.
Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring.
Huh?
What are you...
Which means...
I gave Gonta an incentive because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone, like what Gonta did,
You really don't get it.
I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that.
Hey!
Then... Why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot?
Like, are you a Nagito or are you something else? You know? Like,
I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
is it
I mean,
all?
he's definitely something else,
He's
because by this
something else.
point we knew what Nagito's deal was.
That's true.
Sort of. Actually,
Yeah,
at this
kinda.
point, Nagito was in a weird rut where he had broken from the path because we didn't know what was going on with him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still don't know what's going on with Kokichi.
No, we don't know. It's like with Nagito, we understood the constant, and then there was a variable. We don't
Yeah.
even know the constant with this guy.
No
Yeah.
idea. And I think it was such an interesting choice that they made his
Free time event. Like,
event.
just nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, I loved it. I think it's a very good choice.
I mean, it's nothing, but it's also something, but it's
it's
nothing.
like this game just doesn't work if you know what his deal is.
Yeah. So, I hope we figure out what your deal is, Kokichi. I would be surprised if we got to the end of this game we didn't know what Kokichi's deal was. So,
We'll see. Kokichi gives us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is.
so you were really faking, huh, buddy? Were you really faking? I guess it doesn't even matter if he was really faking it or not, you know? Like, at what point does a lie become a truth, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you live in it so much, like, then
We don't know.
then you don't know. Or, like, you know, like, whenever you lie about something so often that like your brain essentially just makes you believe that it's true. And I mean, that would be interesting if that's Kokichi's whole thing, or it's something about like what are truth, like what is truth and what are lies, because it's whatever, it's like we can make lies into truth, you know, like in our brains. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's some, because this whole thing, like this whole game has been about like truth and lies.
Yeah, 100%.
So-
Yes, I agree with that. I yes.
Yeah, in much of the same way that Nagito is this weird, twisted, distilled idea of hope. I feel like Kokichi is this game's weird, twisted, like not idealized, but you know, like a distilled version of potentially what the thesis of this game is.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly yet because we need to figure out who Kokichi is, but that's how I read him right now.
That
you
makes
know?
sense. Malice. His entire body. Nothing but raw and unfettered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it.
I mean, that's also a good point, too. I guess it's like, this is the ultimate playing ground for the ultimate supreme leader? I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what he's saying right now.
Yeah.
There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others.
So you're just like you just want to watch the world burn kind of guy. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's saying.
Basically? Okay. Seriously? Who the hell do you think you are? Hey, he said the line.
So, for your own entertainment, you sacrificed Miu and Gonta.
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Maki Roll?
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Maki Roll.
Do you want to die?
Do you want to die?
Oh, I think she might mean that one.
I think she might mean that one.
You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Maki Roll. He basically said you should scowl more.
You should scowl more. Yes, you did.
Oh, God.
Which is pretty funny, actually.
But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... Miu and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths.
Don't screw around.
Meaningless deaths?
Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet.
Uh-oh.
A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
Well, that's a big punch.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, he punched back.
Kaito!
You.
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Kaito, are you okay? Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes.
Got a minute?
For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you're pretty agile just now.
And you believed a lie like that?
You bastard.
Whoa, that's a new
You
sprite.
really want to die, don't you?
Let's have more fun.
Ooh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito?
Maki, no!
What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway.
Kokichi never got to finish his provocation.
Uh-oh.
No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side.
Oh. Right? Kaito, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder?
Wow, fuck you, man. We're gonna go help Kaito.
Sorry. My MP's at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Hey, why are you all so worried about this pathetic guy?
That's wrong.
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi!
What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi. And you always will be.
You're talking about friends? Friends don't make this game more entertaining. I guess that's where you're going.
Oh, man.
Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore. But I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me.
Kokichi spat out those words, then left the room.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. I guess he kind of said that.
He got it.
Kaito!
Kaito, are you okay? No.
Huh?
Hey, Kaito?
Oh, shit.
Hey,
You don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but
What?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine.
Okay? Don't push yourself. You should lie down and...
I said I'm fine.
Kaito tried to get up, but Kaito doubled over. His knees gave out and he collapsed hard.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's gonna cough up a ton of blood. Oh, that's bad. Like a lot of blood. Yeah. Kaito, you want to tell us what's going on? Do you want to tell us what's going on? Things are escalating.
Kaito?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on. Don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
That's not a cold, buddy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much and cut my throat or something. I don't know.
That's a lot of blood, man.
Mm-hmm. As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet.
Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito!
Okay, I'll go with...
Don't follow me!
Huh?
What?
I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi.
Kaito staggered off.
Well...
I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way.
Right. We'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaito was just stressed out is all.
Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I thought I wanted all of us to survive. And I wanted it so damn bad I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing this stupid game. Just like Kokichi.
Damn it!
What are you up to, man?
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time. I'll end this killing game.
Ready for chapter 5?
What? Spooky. Not Sonic.
It's
Grandpa.
not Sonic Grandpa, unfortunately. I know.
Or
I'm
Grandma.
disappointed too. Sonic Grandma would have been wonderful, but that's what we got instead. Boy, this is a small cast.
Ooh, it's so small, and I don't even know if Kaito's gonna make it through the night.
Good question.
Oh no!
Yay! An empty insect case.
That's so sad.
That's
Oh
really,
no!
that's really messed up.
That's really
That's
messed
really
up.
messed up. Well,
yeah.
this ends chapter 4. On to chapter 5.
Yeah.
Only good things in the future.
I want to save in advance, but I know that something will just happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sit right here and then just save off screen. I'm just gonna do that.
I think that's
to be
fair.
safe. Wow, I feel
Whew.
emotionally damaged
Yeah.
by that.
I was upset. Even Monokuma was like, this one, I don't know about this one.
was a lot.
This isn't what we normally go for.
Yeah, Monica was like, this was fun for you?
Yeah.
Like, to Kokichi's like, this is you livening
this
things
was
up.
your fun, cool bit that everyone was gonna get so excited for.
Like,
It was just sad.
that's the thing.
You'd think I'd like that, but I really don't.
Yeah.
I had more fun watching my kids die, because honestly, there was some dramatic irony to that one.
So, I want to know what's going on with Kokichi. I mean, obviously,
great
it's
question.
going to be the next chapter.
Obviously, that's the question the game wants you wondering about right now. The game is like, hey, start thinking about this.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be okay, so if we're doing another cross comparison like across the other games, if it's going to be similar to other chapter 5s, is this going to be Kokichi's going to try and set up an unwinnable scenario? Because that's kind of like what we've had before.
That has in fact been, because I was like, when you said chapter 5, I'm like, actually, what is the trend for chapter 5s? And you're right, unwinnable scenarios is sort of a trend.
Yeah.
Because like, it was Junko just really cheating, frankly, in the first game. Just straight up cheating.
Yep.
And then it was Komeda being incredibly clever.
Being very
smart.
Very clever. And in doing so, like sacrificing himself.
And getting not exactly what he wanted, close to exactly what he wanted.
Almost, yeah.
Almost exactly what he wanted.
Yep. So
except for unfortunately the opposite in the end.
Mm-hmm. Which makes me think that if Kokichi's saying it's almost time, it's almost enough. I don't know what he's specifically referring to there, but it sounds like he is planning a way. He says, I'm going to win. He's like, I'm going to win this game.
Yes.
So it feels like he's going to try and set up, an impossible scenario that will enable him to win, which means that I think he thinks he's going to try. I don't know. He's going to try and set up something where he is the last person standing. Whether that means he does a murder or not, kind of
as he's demonstrated, he doesn't have to do a murder in order to get what he's going for. But
yeah, which makes me kind of think that maybe this was sort of a stepping stone test for that, to see if it's possible for him to maybe not do a murder, but still win the game. So I don't know what that means, but we'll just have to find out next time.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. See you then, folks.
Bye.